But Daniel, let's move on to one. For someone who doesn't segue,
Get that segue, because I'm tired of Tay's ass. She's okay. Let's move on.
you don't watch TV all that much, but for some reason you watch The 100. We watched The 100 a long time ago. We watched season 1. And if you haven't seen The 100, it's basically, season 1 is basically a few kids get dropped from space because the spacecraft they're in that's floating above Earth is running out of oxygen. Earth was basically nuked hardcore and wasn't livable on for like 200 years. But they're the first tests to go down from the place called the Ark in space. The kids make it, they survive, have a crazy time on the ground, and now it's season 2. And Daniel hardly ever watches TV, but we've been watching it this time. What did you think about season 2, Daniel? If you had, we're giving a nice little review, because season 3, I'm sure, is already out. So this is not a season 3 review, so no spoilers for what just happened. This is all leading. This is gonna get you right caught up to watch the shit that's happening or just happened. So, what did you think of season 2, Daniel, on Netflix? Because we're just about to start watching season 3. It's okay.
It's great. For everything. If you like season 1, you'll love season 2. Like, if you haven't watched season 2, go dive into your Netflix or your Hulu's or whichever one. Is it on Hulu? I think it's on Hulu.
I don't fucking know.
No, it's on one of them. But go watch season 2. It's like basically in season 1, and they meet. Oh, I don't know. Spoil.
Season 3 is airing, and we're only talking about season 2. So you go full on. You go full on nudity
on.
You go
season 1. I'm like a new host.
Who am I working with? Oh no. Yeah, my brother. It's like me. But season 1.
Season 1, okay. They get dropped and you basically find out those these badasses that have still lived on the ground called grounders. Like, they just look badass. They're wearing skulls, have like spot. They look badass. And they're like, ooh, we gotta go to this mountain. Fast forward, season 2. People have died, they've had to switch camps, more people have shown up from the Ark, blah blah blah. Season 2. You're ready for it. You find more about the mountain men and that they really don't want to go to that mountain.
No. And keep going.
They don't really want to go to that mountain.
Tell them why they don't want to go.
Because they're crazy.
Or at least, tell them a story that'll lead into why the mountain men are crazy as fuck.
The mountain men are basically like futuristic people who lived in this bunker. They're basically using people's blood to filter out the radiation in their blood so they can end up returning to like the Ark, but they realize the people from the Ark were like, I forget what they called it. Basically, they were basically genetically modified to where they were resistant to radiation. So they figure, their bone marrow can completely change it. So they start like and capturing people. They already have loads of grounders in cages using their blood and shit. It's real fucked up.
Grounders are the people who survived on Earth while it was supposedly unlivable. I don't know if you said that, but
no, exactly. The grounders are literally the people that just stayed on the ground afterwards.
But keep going.
And then turns out they have a Star Wars program too on it. Yeah, no, not like three-headed dog bat, but close enough. It basically turns these people into fucked up animals, like called the Reapers, and they're
people in need of drugs. Like
yeah,
they basically go capture the grounders who are actual human beings. They go capture them, and bring them back to used to be their friends. Go capture them, bring them back to the mountain men, and then leave them there so they can drain their blood, so they can walk out in the daylight for a little bit before the radiation fucking kills these mountain men. But they'll bring them back there just so they can get a little of this like needle shot in the neck, and it's fucking ridiculous. The Reapers are just fucking they're basically like animals who are being drugged, and it's like, alright, do this and you get more. And they fucking listen without failure.
Oh yeah, and at one point during season 2 you see a fucking like a half radiated ape.
Yeah.
That is just fucking crazy, that power or whatever the fuck.
But yeah.
Yeah, but how the fuck they say that?
But didn't they kill that thing pretty quickly?
No, they just ran away like a bitch. They ran under something, shot it in the head, saved that one grounder queen. And she's basically like, blah, 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 you're weak. Then it starts breaking them like, well, what if we let it come in? They open the door, it sprints in, and they sprint out. Close the door on. They're like, we gotta go!
I like how you're mocking.
We got
Fuck 'em. Bunch of
pussy.
pussies. But no, I what's the lady's name? Is the main lady's name Clark? I think. Clark. Don't like her. Do not like her. If you watch the Twilight movie series, you know what I'm about to say. It's the same thing about
She a two-timing hoe.
She said she loved somebody. At the same time, she was stabbing somebody. Yeah, he was about to get tortured, but stabbed and killed him, and then is instantly falling for someone else. And it's like, bitch, you need to slow your roll. Like, pick one and stay with them. Don't fucking say you love somebody and stab them at the same time. Like, it, bunch of stupid, crazy mess. And then there's Raven. She's awesome, but she lost a leg. She's kind of getting played. If you haven't seen it, it's unimportant, but she's one of my favorites, so I'm not gonna spoil it for you. She's a badass. Clark, bitch. Raven, badass.
And Morphe doing this, and Thelonious, whatever, just on some crazy ass adventure, like seeking the city of light, and turns out it's just a lot of fucking solar panels, and then they fucking get on a whole nother rigmarole. Morphe basically just hits a gold mine, basically. Like just a decked out little suite just stocked up on everything. But then there was a creepy video of some guy shooting himself on the couch he was watching it on.
Oh, dude, that part was that part was legit. Something I don't like. I don't like deserts in fucking anything. I don't like it in TV shows. I don't like it in video games. Deserts are just the most unappealing thing to me ever. Sewers are above deserts to me. I'd rather look at a damn sewer than look at a fucking desert for some reason. Like, movies.
I don't know. I look at a desert a little bit more than a sewer, because a desert, eventually you'll go delusional and you might see an oasis. That would be beautiful for a little bit to see.
The only movies I like deserts in are the Indiana Jones movies, and that's because he goes into a cave for half the goddamn time anyway. So it's like, he's in the desert, but he's also in a cave in the desert. Exactly. Is he really in the desert? But the desert never works. It's brown always. That's all you can expect. There's never any change of colors. Never green. Like, I think a movie that does color the best is the new Star Trek movies, because they have the trees are all different color, like a whole lot of CGI, but still. Very pretty movie. Daniel, if you had to give this season of The 100 a review score, what would you give it? An 8? A 10? You should.
I'll give it a 1 just to have you STF. Probably like an 8 or 9 at least. It's pretty good.
An 8 or a 9? I mean, I would give probably the first season. I'd probably give the first season an 8 or 9. This is somewhere around a 6 or a 7. I thought it was good, but not not great. Yeah, I thought it was good, not great. The first season was fucking awesome, but second season wasn't like so much so that I had to go watch the third season instantly because I know it's airing and shit. So I'm sure I could find it on Hulu, but it wasn't so much that, like, you know what I mean? Like, you started going to watch Get On In Here, Z Nation, even though Z Nation came first, but we ended up watching it just out of desperation because of Z Nation ending. So we're going to segue on into our next topic, the 100. Get on out of here. Done talking about you. Get on out of here. Get.